Persistent delays in the government formation process are contributing to uncertainty in the country and create conditions that could be exploited by elements opposed to Iraq's democratic transition. This process represents a real test for Iraq's transition to democracy and the commitment of Iraqi leaders to adhere to the country's constitution. In the consideration without the right to vote. There is no reason to be pessimistic as yet, for Iraq has embarked on an historic path which will shape the future of the country. However, the onus is ultimately on Iraqi leaders to ensure an orderly and peaceful transition of power. This is owed to the people of Iraq and expected by the international community. The practical implications of the US military drawdown are now starting to impact on our operations. We have engaged with the government of Iraq to ensure that the conditions for the future UN presence in Iraq are on a secure and sustainable basis. This will require finalization of the UN Iraq Status of Mission Agreement and an increase of the UN's own security and operational capacity, encompassing aviation, transport, infrastructure and life support.
The past year has witnessed a substantial drop in violence and a magnificent and a manifest improvement of the security situation in Iraq, despite some terrorist attacks targeting innocent civilians. With the implementation of a bilateral agreement on the withdrawal of US combat troops from Iraq, Iraqi security forces, despite some challenges they face, are assuming full responsibility of securing the country.
We have been relying on some support from others, including the US. We are working with the Iraqi government and the Iraqi security forces to enable the transition for a strong UN involvement in the next few years. That's the wish of the Iraqi government and of the members of the Security Council, and this is right now under preparation.